Oh no, not more stun gun dudes. Alright, get rid of them. There we go. Stunned and electrocuted, and doing random thrusts into the air. Marvelous. I should probably heal, but I don't have any restaurants near me. Oh well. Doing it live? I'm sure there's nothing untoward that could possibly happen in the near future. Get away from me, you pervert! You've got to be kidding me, Natsumi. I gave you everything. Everything. My business, my life, everything. She told you to leave her alone. You got a problem? You can take it up with me. I'll drop 20 mil on your... I dropped 20 mil on your ass, and this is what I get. You're talking... You're talking about cash you spent at the club, yeah? That's between you and the club. Now get the hell out of her face. Uh-huh. Now, Kyo, sorry about all that. I was surprised you've got creeps waiting for you down the street, though, especially here. Maybe we can just not... Maybe it's just not cut out for the big city. But... You come back to Okinawa with me. Start fresh. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family will make sure nobody dares even look at you in the wrong way. Well, thank you, but... think about it. Anyway, I should be going. Hopefully our next meeting isn't under such awful circumstances. So I'll throw a save. Since we're nearby. Go, save game. This is a long sub-story. Oh, it's the only one we've unlocked, so fair enough. Oh, it's Iho again. This is getting ridiculous. What's wrong this time? Huh? Scout this time? Get it. Be there in a flash. Hey, Aniki, think you can show me where the Millennium Tower is? I'm starting to lose my patience for this. Also, the Millennium Tower is literally the... Hold on, where are we? The Millennium Tower is literally there, Rikyu. Literally there. Oh, well, whatever. Let me guess, it's gonna be another person who's claiming that she has fleeced him for all his money. Man. Even if it turns out that this isn't her sister, and I very much doubt it is her sister, Rikyu could have done can do so much better than a gold digger. I'm warning you, I've got a bodyguard. Don't be like that, babe. You need the pocket change, don't you? Well, I've got the perfect gig in mind. Come on, man. Can't you see she's not interested? Let me show you what happens when you don't leave innocent girls alone. What the hell's your problem, dude? Keep your paws out of other people's business. Ugh, I'm out of here. Rikyu, I don't know what I'd do without you. I've been thinking the same thing. What's with all the trouble you keep running into, Akio-san? Maybe Kamurocho's just too dangerous for you. I mean, yeah, it's dangerous, but now I have my knight in shining armor around here to take care of me. It's really nice having you around, Rikia. Well, I want to help, but anyway, I gotta run. Drop by the club again sometime, okay? Yeah.
Rikia, doesn't this all sort of feel like she's using you?
You saying using me? You gotta get your head checked, Anarchy. She'd never do that. I mean, I'm from Okinawa. She's from Okinawa. We're just looking out for each other.
If you say so. Still, something doesn't seem quite right to me. I have a feeling she'll be in trouble again before long. She probably hasn't gotten far, now that I think about it. Why don't you keep an eye on her and see what happens?
Come on, we don't have to do that. Akio-san will ring me if she's ever in trouble again.
I don't know.
Don't be such a droopy dragon, Anarchy. Hey, the night's still young, right? We got plenty more sightseeing to do. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, look, there we go. A Kia with a bunch of goons. Hey up already. Didn't your mama ever teach you to give stuff back when you borrow it, girlie?
I thought I had until next week.
Technically you do, but you and me, we both know you're not gonna have it by then. So me and the boys thought we'd help you cover the difference.
Ow.
Oh, nothing too serious, just 3 teensy little skin flicks that'll do the trick. We'll keep it nice and anonymous, pinky promise.
But... Asshole. Get the hell away from my friend.
And who the crud are you, Curly Q?
Kyo-san's bodyguard. I'm not gonna let you take advantage of her.
So what? You want us to just clear our debt? Forget it ever happened. Sorry, pal, we're not leaving till we get our green back. How much does she owe you? A big stack of a tune of 5 mil.
What? But I only borrowed 4 mil.
Ever heard of interest, honey? If you can't handle the rules, don't play the game.
There's no point following the rules when the game's rigged. I'll get lost before I give you the old Rikia special.
Big mistake, pal. Time to learn what happens when you don't mind your freaking business. And this time Kiryu's involved. Well, let's see how this goes. There we go. Damn it. They're still coming for that money, just you wait.
Sorry, Anarchy. I didn't mean to get you wrapped up in all this.
So, you've been borrowing money from a loan shark, Akio. Don't you know what happens when you get involved with a bug like that?
I just don't understand. It was only 300 grand at the start, but before I knew it, my debt had ballooned to 4 million. Things have just gotten out of control. First they forced me to work at the bikini bar, now they want me to film adult videos with them. Where does it stop? You saying? I'm sorry, Rikia. I should never have gotten you mixed up in my money problems. Just... Oh, okay. I'll figure this out somehow on my own. Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not going anywhere. Huh? I said I'd take care of you, right? What kind of guy would I be if I backed down when you were hurting the most?
Rikia, think about this for a second.
I don't want to hear it, Anarchy. Me and those loan sharks are gonna have a little chat. See, my old man left me this fishing boat down in Okinawa. All I gotta do is sell it off and I'll have the cash you need. And once your debt's paid off, we can finally go home. You'll be able to start over, Kyo-san. Rikyu. And heck, that pendant will look loads better when it's all glistening in the Okinawan sun, huh? So, promise me you'll come back with me? I promise. Alright. Now, first things first, tracking down those loan sharks.
You can't be serious about this, Rikyu.
Look, Kaneki, I appreciate you trying to help or whatever, but this is my problem now, so just stay out of it, yeah?
I mean, I thought Kiryu was an idiot. Right, okay, well, the boy is love-struck, evidently.
Well, I should be getting back to the club.
You're not gonna wait for Rikyu? He's putting his life on the line for you here.
Are you crazy? It's too dangerous for me to just stand around here. And besides, didn't Rikyu tell you to stay out of it? Well, bye.
Rikyu, I better keep tabs on that girl. I have a feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I'll probably find her over by the bikini bar.
It's nothing like that. I told you, he's just my bodyguard. Come on, girl. You, me, and every other girl on the street knows you're using him.
Hold on, isn't that a Kyo?
Seriously, Natsumi. I'm like, so jealous. How'd you get a brute like that doing your dirty work for you? Isn't it just the greatest? I was kind of shocked when he told me that he was from Okinawa, but it turns out he's this Rikyu guy I used to sit next to in middle school. He started going on and on with these old stories from when we were kids. Total snooze fest. But oh, get this. Turns out he's part of the Okinawan Yakuza. And not only that, but he's dumb as a rock. He'll believe any old sob story I tell him.
What?
What was that fake name you gave him again? Akio or something? Where'd you even come up with that? Besides, wouldn't most guys know if their best friend had a sister? Like, get a clue, dude.
Are you really surprised? All those Yakuza folks are all brainwashed and no brains. Or bronze and no brains. Natsumi needs a man like me who's got the whole package, ain't that right, baby?
Why are women just straight up horrible in this game? Not all of them.
I mean, Reina was fine. She betrayed us in the end, but in fairness, she was in love with Natsuki. Not Natsuki. Wrong character. Nishiki. Natsuki's much more awesome. She was in love with Nishiki, so fair enough. Ruka's alright. Pain in the arse sometimes, but she's alright. Then there was Waifu-chan, Serena. Not Serena. That's the bar. What was her name? Also, cheers, Doc McClary. Sorry, say it. Say it. I can't blasted say it. Speak now. Sayama. She was awesome. There's Mama-chan from Earth Angel. No, well, there's no. Hold on. Mama-chan from New Serena. Mama-san-chan from Earth Angel. Pretty much all of the hostesses that worked at 4-Star and Club Sunshine originally in Yakuza 0. There are plenty of awesome women. This one, however, is an utter... She is an utter... I can't swear on this channel, but... Well, I can, but I refuse to, so yes. Yeah. Your whole package is only one thing that you ever talk about. But I would never come up with that plan of my own. It's thanks to you I'm gonna be living debt-free. That's what happens when you hang out with a man of ideas, sweetheart. I'm the real stroke of genius, cutting that Yakuza fall into paying off your loan. What would you do without me? Here is the game putting all of the blame on the bloke, so Kiryu has somebody to beat up because he won't hit women. I mean, that's a very noble stance, to be honest, but yes. She's just the poor girl manipulated. Actually, I don't believe the game would actually take it along those lines. She is just an evil woman who is using his plans because he's the mastermind, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember a 4-star place.
What did I say? 4-star. 4-shine, even. That's the one. 4-shine. Club 4-shine. Yakuza Kiwami 2. My bank account would have a few less zeros in it, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm finally done owing your club for all the drinks I bought, which means I can start spending money on you again. And that's why I love you.
What's going on here? Kyo. Or should I say Natsumi? Whatever it is. You've got some explaining to do. Come with me.
She's not going anywhere with you, you old.
What gives you the right to just walk up and snag some other guy's girl? All I wanted to do was talk with her. But if you're looking for a fight, I'd be glad to oblige. So Ryu was right all along. You really are Natsumi. Haven't you stopped to think about how he feels and all this?
What's it to you? He said he'd do whatever I wanted, so I'm taking him up on the offer.
Gut punch Yakuza. One hit KO. Love it. Enough excuses. Come with me. It's time that you see just how far each is willing to go for you. You've got some real coconut coming here alone, kid. You're either out of your damn mind or you're the bravest little guy in town.
Yes. I'll do whatever it takes to pay off Natsumi's debt. I have this fishing boat down in that canal that'll cover the cost. Just please, give me some time to sell it.
Natsumi? You mean that stripper who's always blowing her cash at the host clubs? You'd do all that just for a piece of ass, kid. You're crazier than I thought.
Please, you'll get your 5 mil, I promise.
Ugh, you hurt my ears, kid. We teach him a little lesson, boys.
Thank you.
Look, Natsumi. These are the lengths he's willing to go to for you. So when you trick him like this, you aren't just playing with his emotions, you're playing with his life. Reek is too earnest for his own good. When he says he'll risk his life for you, he means it. He would die if it meant keeping you safe. You're both from Okinawa, and as far as he knows, your family to his closest childhood friend. That's why he chose to trust you. But instead of accepting him for who he is, you've betrayed that trust. Oh.
Rika, stop! Sumi? What are you doing here? This is too dangerous for you. I'm so sorry, Rika. It's okay. I'm taking care of the money. You don't have to cry.
Oh, ain't that sweet? Now that the two of you are nice lovey-dovey, how about we get our little boy on girl action on tape and we can call the whole thing quits?
You sick!
What you call me? You got a death wish, punk? Well, you came to the right guy. Rikya, I'll be glad to lend a hand or two if you want to teach these folks a lesson.
I was hoping you'd say that, Anarchy.
You're just gonna let him get his teeth kicked in while he lectures the girl. I'm assuming it's because he knows Rikya's made of sterner stuff than what we see. What are you two blabbing about?
Sorry, but you just picked the fight with the wrong guy. I'm Rika Shimbokuro, captain of the Ryudo family. Once I'm through with you, you'll wish you'd never been born. I do that? Oh. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I should probably heal as well. There we go. Okay, so I have to wait a moment. I can't just fluidly connect the two together. Boom! The Kiryu bullet. After all that, he just stops and has a smoke on the street corner. Mika, I'm so sorry. I was lying to you the whole time, using you to pay off my debt. No. And...
私本当は夏美秋穂なんかじゃない。
ああ、それも知ってたよ。俺がお前を間違えるわけないだろうが。
力也。ごめんなさい。
もういいんだ。お前に東京は似合わねえよ。俺と一緒に沖縄に帰ろう。
ごめんね、力也。
夏美、お前の心配事は俺が何とかしてやる。だからもう沖縄に帰ろう。俺桐生の兄貴と一緒にこっちでやることがあるから、それが全て済んだら迎えに来るから。 兄貴。
I hope they keep her around. I hope we actually get to see her character progression. I want to see her actually turn a leaf and actually become a really awesome support character for Rikya as the games progress. Because it could go one of two ways. It could be that she just goes back to her old life, or she actually sticks by Rikya. I mean, they could just fob her off now and say she's gone back to Okinawa and that's it. But I want to see more of this character. I want to see... We've seen the turning point. She started at really scumbag, and I want to see her become really awesome. Will it happen? I don't know, nor do I want the answer, because we'll find out in time. But still, that'd be... I'd like to see how that goes. Might be finding you about for a bit, Aniki. I want to make sure Natsumi gets back to the club safe and sound.
Sure, go right ahead.
There we go. Right, that's Rikya sorted then.
Aniki.
Thanks for waiting, Aniki.
Rikya, when did you figure out that it was really Natsumi?
I think he probably realised it from the start. Back when I was first handing her a pendant, I noticed a scout on her right pan.
And that's how you knew?
Oh, blimey, I didn't notice that. Yep. Way back when we were kids, she cut her hand on a piece of coral while we were out swimming together. I had to bring her to the hospital and everything. I don't think I gotta tell you that those kinds of scars don't really go away. So, when I saw what that on her hand, I instantly knew it was Natsumi.
You're more perceptive than you look, Rikya. So, how about a drink? I think we could both unwind for a bit after that.
Down if you're down. Lead the way, Aniki.
Dwam, dwam.
There we go. That's more of a classic Yakuza. Well, I suppose this is classic Yakuza because it's the earliest one we've played, but that's what I think of the classic ending of the Yakuza. Just the wham wham as they move into the distance and the little sub-story complete thing flags on the screen. Okay, I don't think there's... Oh, I can upgrade. Marvellous. I don't think there's anything else for me and Rikyu to do. I think that's that all done and dusted. I don't think he'll sing karaoke with me, and there's no point going back to the club, so yeah. Okay, upgrades. Okay, last upgrade is stand up faster after being knocked down, tap X as quickly as possible. Or at least, you know, of the current stat. How is Rikyu back? We met him in... Oh, welcome back, Hoodlum. We met him. We went to Serena, he turned up, introduced himself, bemoaned the fact that he couldn't go to a bikini bar because he couldn't find one. So we partnered up with him and we took him to a bikini bar, which led to a very epic, very good sub-story, as far as I'm concerned. And yes, the sub-story's done. Rikyu is now reunited with his childhood sweetheart, and I suppose we're going back to Serena now. I don't think there is anything left for us to do unless we go to the weapon shop. And even then, I will leave the weapon modding for the time being, because now that we've got the Tiger Drop, I don't think I'm going to need to worry about the weapons for anything other than completion, not completion, 100%ing. To which I'm going to have to get myself a spreadsheet together, because there's a lot of things that we need to start ticking off as the chapters progress. Because the mini-games aren't the only thing that we need to do. No, we also have the fun of all of the other completion-y bits that we need to wrap up in the background. Like heat actions. And weapon mods. And gear mods. Thanks, Rikyu. Come on, frog punch. Made my day. Yeah, that works. Go. At least we're still a millionaire. Oh, right. We've lost health, haven't we? We have lost health. Yes, okay. Let us go down to Sushi Gym. I think we can try and wrap that one up as well this evening, so I don't have to keep running back and forth to the sushi shop. I think I can only do one at a time, though, so it's basically going to be run there, get into a fight, then run back. How did you get on with the gambling? Gambling still needs to be done. We went to the casino, and we did it, so we got the first... bits and pieces. We got the gambling now on the completion list, so we know what we're doing. But yeah, I've not made any major progress. I'm just moving backwards and forwards with it. Just chipping away, getting the 20 count up before we get to chapter 12. Which isn't going to be too difficult, to be honest. Right, there's one more thing that we can buy on the restaurant menu. So! Let's go and get into a fist fight. I'm sure there's going to be a convenient bug knocking around somewhere for us to fight. With Rikyu here, the bugs seem to be a bit stronger, so... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, why are there no thugs when I want the thugs? The thugs are always there. Ow. 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 Ah. Well, good shot, Kiryu. You did the Tiger Drop, but in the wrong direction.
I love that. Took the goon out by kicking a bicycle by accident. There we go. There we go, and that's enough health loss that we can get the last of Sushi Jin done. Nice. Yes, I know, Rikya. I know. Something about a girl on top of me, what? These little speech bubbles are weird. Huh. Oh no! An angry fog man wishes to fight me. What a shame. Not what I wanted, but okay. That works. Wanted to get more Tiger Drop practice in, but they weren't letting me, so sod it. Right, back to Sushi Jin. The workers, whatever. What is there a description for that? This dish is that the workers never get tired of, even if it is eaten every day. Nice, cool. I will buy it. Thank you. Nice. There we go. Yes, I know, Rikya, I know. And a key! And a key! And a key! Right. Oh, look, another irate fog. Fantastic. Goodbye. There we go. Untouchable. Right, back to New Serena. Hey, Mama-chan. Beautiful, beautiful lady. And, yeah, yo, daddy. Save the game. Are you sure you wish to save? Yes. I've saved the game. Oh, wait a minute. That is my playtime. 2025? I think? 2023. Oh, no, never mind. No, 2023 is the time that yeah, that's the time at the moment, isn't it? Nope, I still don't know what my playtime is then. Oh, sure, okay, I'll save again. Yeah, that is the time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my playtime is then. I thought 20 hours is a bit short, really. I'm pretty sure we've been in this for a lot more than 20 hours. Stats. There we go. Oh! We're at 80. We played for 80 hours and 12 minutes. And we're only on chapter 6. So we have a lot more to do, apparently. Also, 26 pedestrians knocked down. Cool. I didn't even know that was a metric it was counting. Continues 5. Okay, fair enough. We've died 5. We've continued 5 times, and I think
Most of the, I think probably 4 of those are restarting the stupid stupid chase things. Not counting all those moments of the game unfortunately closed. Yes, the game crashed. Distance traveled 42 kilometers. 10 heat action finishes used. I thought I'd used more heat action finishes, but apparently not. 224 street battles. Haruka's trust level is a B, and completion total 57.29%. By the end of this, we're gonna have that at 100. There's a trophy for knocking over 100 people. Oh, I'll continue running into random people then. So there we go. There we go. Time's difficulty was changed. That is going to remain 0 throughout this entire playthrough. Why? Because I'm stubborn. And also, it's not that hard. Memories, yep, there we go. So, prologue, that's the thing. There's another, there's... Wait. Oh yeah, the curtain rises. 6. Game plan. Hometown girl, what? Dotting the I. Oh, I'm guessing the chapter names. Dotting the I, phenomenal. Oh wait, no, hometown girl. Oh yeah, no, that's the sub story. Dotting the I. Oh right, that's Riku's thing. There's the honeymooners because bollocks to them. Silver Screen Dragon. Comforting a Yakuza. All right. Cool. And with that, we'll save the game. Oh, wait, we've just saved, haven't we? Twice. No, never mind. It's safe. It's very safe. We are exceedingly safe here on the channel. And anyway, with that said and done, save complete, and we will continue this next time. And boop. And there we have it. So ends another stream. As well as all sub stories for this part of the game, as far as I can tell. We've got a few still open on the books, but we can't do them until we get back to Okinawa. Other than that, yeah, we've just got on the list of that. We finished all the sub-stories. We did Riki's extra one. We've just got, which I'm suspecting is probably a missable one. So now all we need to do is do the story.
Dun dun dun!
To unlock more, we need to finish up the gambling. We need to do all of the heat actions. We need to do all of the weapon mods. We need to finish up the food and drink, which we've only got one place now, and we just have to go to Kamurocho during the day for that. We've got more of Haruka's stuff to do. I want to at least get her to double S rank, even if I'm not going for the triple S rank stuff. And that's pretty much it, I think. We've got more sub-stories to do, obviously, and we've got plenty more gambling to do and various other bits and pieces, but we are on track. We are on track to get there. By Chapter 12, I think we'll probably have a lot of things wrapped up. We'll have the Amon fight upon the horizon, I am sure. We've still got all of the Hitmen missions to do, of which I'm going to lose my sanity towards the end of that, I am sure, but hey, we've got all of the Kameki skills as well, so we should stand at least a fighting chance so long as I can get the Tiger Drop to work, and I've just remembered we've got all of the Colosseum to grind as well. Oh, goody. Well, for all the time we spent at the start in the opening of this stream doing the sub-story, doing the mini-games and stuff in Okinawa, now we've got all of the stuff that we need to wrap up in Kamurocho, including one of the biggest grind fests of any Yakuza game, the Colosseum. So, oh well, we'll see how that all goes. But with that said, if you're new here, hi. I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it. Hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever want to catch me live, well, I stream here on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock UK time, and every Saturday at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK time. If you ever missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our run through the world of Yakuza free so far, well, free remastered so far, you can find all these uploads to the VOD section of this very channel, as well as a link to the YouTube archive and the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on the channel. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you. Oh, we've also got a website now, intothevortex.co.uk. Check it out if you feel free, if you have the time. Yes, but other than that, I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archive. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've journeyed through the world of this amazing game. And thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. Now let's see if there's enough to pay the good vibes forwards. Kinda, maybe. I'll see if there's anyone on the raid list. Though I am tempted to just call it here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it here. So, with that said and done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are, and as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time.